this nation, period, is more appalled about what Colin Kaepernick did when we see with all too much regularity. We're watching men and women die and be brutalized on TV, on video. And that never seems to be the outrage that is commensurate with people are definitely more angry at a man kneeling down than someone being shot down. And I think there's no really argument. You haven't found those men, you haven't seen those men make their way to microphones now to make their thoughts known just as clearly as they did with Colin Kaepernick. If you are more appalled by Colin Kaepernick than you are by this, then you are less than human. I think that if I can think of a bad police officer, if I say think of a bad police officer, and a police officer can think of someone, then that person shouldn't be on the police force. And I also think you're not just a good police officer because you don't do bad things. You're a good police officer because you stop other people from doing bad things.
Yeah, but look, I take issue with you on that because you will never clean a police department and scrub it from a bad cop here, a bad cop there, just the way comedians or anybody else. There are lawyers, there are bad people in every profession.
If I bomb on stage, nobody laughs. If somebody else does their job badly, people die.
Well, same with the doctor, and you know there are bad doctors out there.
Ultimately, it's this. And there are repercussions for doctors who do things. The problem is that police officers are giving you and I can watch the same video. You and I can watch the same video. If that were used in the prosecution of a suspect, the video would be all they needed. When there's a police officer, there's a presumption of innocence. We don't know what happened before a tape. We don't know what precipitated this. One is a presumption of guilt, and one is a presumption of innocence. And I think ultimately is this: if you do wrong, you should go to jail, regardless of what uniform you wear. And I think that there has to be an equal and opposite. There has to be an equal reaction. When people are angry about Colin Kaepernick, there needs to be equally as vocal a reaction to this. These men are, this precipitate. There was a 13-year-old kid that just got killed with a BB gun. So here's the thing. Are you so outraged that you're willing to do something, to put that outrage into action?
What do you suggest?
I suggest this. I suggest that people make their action mean something. I suggest that people call for accountability.